Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very interesting and exciting video to get into because we have a wide range of topics to cover, and all of this is pretty massive stuff. So yeah, instead of just dragging this intro on, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So in this video we have like PlayStation stuff to go over, some Metroid news that I think might signal a Nintendo Direct, but could also veer off into some Game Awards news. And it's all very exciting. Oh yeah, we also have a Nintendo patent to go over that I think that could be a Switch 2 leak or Switch 2 thing going on. I hate using the word leak, but I just use that for lack of a better word sometimes.
No, that's a lot of
gaming news and gaming leaks and game patents and just a bunch of gaming stuff. So before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, that would truly mean the world to me. And let's go ahead and get right into the video. So first, I want to start with some news that I'm not that familiar with, and this news actually has two parts now that I think about it. One of the most popular game series of all time is Dark Souls. Now, I gotta be honest with you guys, I have never played a Dark Souls game. I think I played Dark Souls 1 briefly at like a friend's house back in 2012 or something, if that's even the right time frame for this game. I thought it was cool, but I've just never got into it. Elden Ring does have me on the fence. I think I do want to finally start playing the games because they look a lot of fun. But the series became so massive that it basically made its own genre of games, and those are Souls-like games. So whenever there's news coming from like FromSoftware or about Dark Souls or Elden Ring, people usually get pretty excited. And today we have news for one of those games allegedly being remastered. And if I were to ask you which Dark Souls game you think it is, you probably wouldn't guess the right one. Dark Souls 3 Remaster currently in development, says Insider. That's pretty crazy because I don't think Dark Souls 3 is that old. Dark Souls 3 went on to sell over 10 million units and remains a fan favorite to this day, while FromSoftware has had even bigger success with the likes of Elden Ring since then. New reports point to the studio revisiting the third Dark Souls entry. Anyhow, a remaster should maintain a higher resolution and more stable frame rates for this title, while Dark Souls 3 already supports 60 FPS on both PS5 and Xbox Series S and X. It does that at the cost of resolution. Very recently, an Unreal Engine 5 concept also showed a potential visual overhaul for this game. Can we see that? That'd be kind of cool. So it's not letting me see it, but I guess you guys could see that online. Yeah, like I previously mentioned, I never really played this game, so I don't know that much about it. But one thing that I do know is, for years people have been asking, where the hell is the Bloodborne remake or remaster? And anytime there's an announcement coming from FromSoftware, people are like, oh my god, it's finally time. It seems like that's never going to happen. Now, I heard the reason why that doesn't happen is because Sony owns like some things but doesn't have power to mess with other things, and that is going to branch off into another rumor that's currently going around right now. So me, from an outsider, I thought this would be good news, but allegedly Sony is looking to buy Bandai Namco and FromSoftware, and that's freaking a crazy acquisition. I mean, if they were going to be purchased by anybody, Sony makes some more sense. So from an outside perspective, I was like, dang, that's pretty cool, right? But the overall feel online and the conversation surrounding this is that's not a good thing. And that would be detrimental to, I guess, FromSoftware games. So I don't know how that's a bad thing. I'm not even going to give you my opinion because I don't know that much about it. But yeah, allegedly Dark Souls 3 Remaster is on the way, and Sony might be buying FromSoftware and Bandai Namco. So now let's get into a strange Nintendo patent that I found. Recently we had that big Nintendo Online playtest. I think it actually might still be going on. I really don't know what the hell that is. But ever since then, I've been finding patents. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, this one right here. Logging virtual game events. Ever since that happened, I've been finding patents for like virtual games and weird online servers and games being played from Nintendo like through mobile, through console, and through PC, which is very strange. And that's what we have right here. Logging virtual game events. This was published on the 19th, the day I'm recording this video. And then as you see right here, it's kind of what I was talking about. Like this, I'm sure, is a phone. This kind of looks like a console, but with no Joy-Cons. Very interesting. And then maybe that's the PC. Processor, memory, communication unit, output interface unit, wireless communication unit, storage, game program, system program. So it must be a game, even though they did say game, I think, at the beginning. Oh, Island newspaper. So this is exactly what that's for. This is definitely for Animal Crossing. Okay, so maybe this is for a new Animal Crossing game. Very interesting now that we see this. And I haven't played Animal Crossing since like the first month it came out on the Switch. So maybe this is new features that are already implemented in the game, but I don't know about that. So if you play Animal Crossing and there is some kind of like newspaper feature, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I'm assuming this is for the next Animal Crossing, which is very cool to see stuff like that being worked on. I also found this Nintendo patent, which looks like it's for some sports game. I was thinking maybe like a new Mario Tennis, because it's all about tennis and a ball, but then it could also be for Nintendo Switch Sports. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, there is no Nintendo Direct announced. We got that double Direct, I think in September, which was an Indie Direct and a partner showcase, I believe. So we thought, okay, maybe in October or November, we will get a real Nintendo Direct. And that's just not the case. Today's the 19th. I don't see it happening this week. It could, but I don't see it happening this week. Next week is Black Friday, so I feel like it doesn't make sense to make a Nintendo Direct when everybody else is kind of focused on that, you know what I mean? At the time of recording this video, there is no big Nintendo Switch game for December. At least I don't think so. The next big Nintendo Switch game we have is in January, and that will be Donkey Kong. So I feel like Nintendo needs to do some kind of something to lay out December and then kind of the rest of next year. And there's a couple options, but first let me tell you why I think something like that might be coming. So the official Metroid site has updates with known info about Metroid Prime 4. Maybe there's a trailer soon. And then here is the actual look at it. Official English Metroid website. Metroid Prime Beyond. Embark on new missions coming to Nintendo Switch in 2025. Now, that's not that much information. We knew that this game was coming in 2025. It's actually crazy. Do you remember the Nintendo Direct where they showed off the new trailer for this? We got Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. We got this. We got Mario and Luigi Brothership. Stray. I mean, we got so many crazy games in that Direct. That was actually one of the best Nintendo Directs of all time. But since then, we haven't really got any more news. If a trailer is coming soon, there's a few things that could happen here. One, we get a Nintendo Direct in December. And I'm actually really leaning on that from some other reports and leaks and rumors I've seen. There's some big gaming insider people who have been saying they think that we're going to get a weird presentation in December. I just assumed it was going to be some random thing, but maybe they show off the Switch 2 in December, and the game that they show off the Switch 2 with would be Metroid Prime 4. And just saying that now, that actually seems like that's very possible. Now, something I did not know is Retro Studios, which is the company that makes the Metroid Prime games. Retro Studios and Jeff Keighley have some strange, weird connection where they're close. At least that's what I've read and been told. Would we get Nintendo presentations at the Game Awards? Probably not happening, right? Nintendo likes to do their own thing. Nintendo are bad boys. They follow their own rules. Have you ever seen that movie, The Outsiders, with Pony Boy and Golden, or Johnny Boy and Golden Boy or something? No, not Golden. That Golden Boy is one of the best animes. I don't know, when I said Nintendo are bad boys, I just thought about The Outsiders. We are off track right now. Nintendo likes to do their own thing, their own presentations. But seeing how we have not got a Nintendo Direct yet, we either get a Nintendo Direct in December, which I'm leaning towards that, or Nintendo shows up at the Game Awards. Like, they're always there. They were there last year. We thought Tears of the Kingdom might win Game of the Year, and it went to, what game? Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, which did deserve it. So we know Nintendo will be there. Now, what does Nintendo do? The Game Awards are becoming bigger and bigger. There's even celebrities and shit there now. It's kind of weird. People are already going to be here. Why don't we say that we're going to be at the Game Awards too, and we'll be showing off something, and that just gets more eyes on the presentation? Or does Nintendo go to the Game Awards and then do a Nintendo Direct? I don't know the exact date of the Game Awards. I want to say December 8th. I can actually look it up. So December 12th is the Game Awards. Does Nintendo do a Direct before that? Do they do something at the Game Awards? Or do they do a Direct after that? And that will line us up for the holidays, right? So, I mean, it's all up in the air right here. But I don't know why. I feel like Nintendo benefits more when they do the Direct themselves. So I'm going to say a Nintendo Direct happens in December, or some kind of Nintendo presentation. I think tomorrow night I'm actually going to stream for the first time in a long time. So right here on YouTube at night I will be streaming, and I'll be doing my Game Awards predictions, and we'll go on the actual website and put in our picks. So come and hang out. I'd love to see you guys on the stream. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about all this information? Because your amazing opinion matters most over here. I'm just a guy who rambles into a camera. And if somebody were to come by, they would think I was crazy. I'm just talking to nobody right now. It's actually a very strange concept. So your opinion matters the most over here. In the comments below, let me know what you guys are thinking. If you made it to this part of the video, I am forever indebted to you. I am so thankful for you. So hit a like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram on the way out, because we're growing on both platforms and that's very cool. And you guys know me, I will see you very soon with a new video. Peace out.